What I would say is that Mansour Abbas had an incredible new revolutionary idea. He decided to work for those who voted for him, to try to get budgets, try to get problems solved, and put ideology on the side. I mean, gay pride. I mean, you put a press release and you move on. But when you deal with concrete problems in the Negev, for example, that villages that are not recognized, meaning that they are not part of the national planning, schools, kindergartens, roads, electricity, water. When you bring electricity, when you bring water, when you open schools, when you create jobs, this is very, very concrete. This is what he's trying to say. This is trying to do. And I think that when you work pragmatically, even with Netanyahu, they could do business, and they did. Netanyahu's governments, successive governments, gave quite generous budgets to the Arab population in Israel. The problem was, of course, the discourse, the heinous declarations and all the things that we already mentioned before. But there was always a common ground for pragmatic collaboration, and I think that the new government will, on the contrary, will try to find such common ground in order to move forward, because they don't have a long span of time. As soon as the Likud will start to explode, as soon as there will be a real horizon for an ideologically coherent government, those who will think that will benefit from that will make sure that the coalition will not survive. So they have a few months, and I think that this is exactly the kind of project that they can work together on.
So, Alon Pinkas, this pragmatism as described by Gil Mihaely, is that the secret recipe for the success of this coalition that's trying to be built, or is it doomed to failure no matter what?
No. This is way premature to judge, and the government will be judged by performance, not by the weirdness or bizarreness of its composition. First, I have to take issue and protest calling Mansour Abbas a conservative. You know, Edmund Burke was a conservative. Margaret Thatcher was a conservative. Ronald Reagan arguably was a conservative. Mansour Abbas is a homophobic, misogynist Islamist. The fact that he did, as Gil pointed out correctly, he did something revolutionary by actually delivering to his constituents doesn't make him a political partner in the long term. In the long term, the Arab-Israeli middle class, growing, increasing, willing to integrate, and very well-educated Arab middle class, these are the allies that Israeli politicians or political parties need to look for. Now,